When you're an athlete, the ultimate is to play against your peers from around the world. The young basketball stars of the next millennium have arrived in Melbourne, Australia for their World Championship. The best 12 teams in the world are here for the World Championship for men 22 and under. Oz 97. Melbourne, Australia's second largest city, is famous for its trams, but even more famous for its outstanding sporting facilities. The preliminary round games of Oz 97 had the opportunity to christen the brand new $65 million Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre. Oz 97 Day 1, and the action at MSAC saw Puerto Rico clash with the Asian basketball power China.
Before the game commences.
And after countless warm-up matches, it was the real thing. Tip-off, Oz 97.
Ready and away to control the Puerto Rico to start their second game this afternoon.
Puerto Rico too powerful, as China could only look on. The Puerto Ricans off to a flying start. Over at the other venue, the Glass House, site of the 1956 Olympic swimming, and two basketball superpowers, Yugoslavia and the United States, prepare for their round one matchup. The late arrival of the Yugoslavians left them a little jaded. But all credit to the defending champions, the USA, off to a solid start. After the excitement of the opening games, the colourful and exuberant opening ceremony. On any sporting occasion, to carry one's national flag is the highest honour. And as you would expect, the greatest applause was for the host country.
On behalf of Basketball Australia and the Oz 97 Organising Committee, I welcome you to Australia, I welcome you to the great state of Victoria, and I welcome you to the great city of Melbourne.
The evening session, and you could have been in Istanbul, with big-time basketball coming to Melbourne, with the heavily favoured Australians against Turkey. A stunning upset by Turkey. A taste of things to come.
Turkey 75, Australia 58.
Also on day one, victories to Argentina and Spain in Group A, and in Group B, Lithuania winners over New Zealand. And let's meet some of the performers of Oz 97.
Mi nombre es Ángel Paniagua y ustedes están viendo Oz 97.
Beauty, mate.
It's a ripper, mate.
Have a go, you mug. No worries, mate.
She'll be apples, mate.
I'm a true blue Puerto Rican. What does wanker mean?
Coo-wee!
How? How? Have a good weekend, mate.
And all the way from Cairo, an Egyptian version of the cooey. I can't hear.
No? Yeah. That's cool.
Cooey, 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 cooey.
I can't do that.
You can't do it?
No.
And now let's get serious with action on day two. The New Zealand haka is designed to put fear into the opposition, and it seemed to have some effect in the first half against the United States. The Kiwis a good first half, but the USA just too strong. At MSAC, the physically bigger Spain take on the perimeter shooting skills of the Koreans.
3 points.
But Spain's power plus perimeter shooting proved too strong for the Koreans.
3 points, number 8.
Yugoslavia, looking for a first win, were favoured against Puerto Rico.
Number 9, Travis Today.
Puerto Rican centre Danny Santiago was a force in the final minutes, with the Yugoslavian coaches despairing a second loss as the Puerto Rican bandwagon started its roll. Australia, reeling from its shock loss to Turkey, had to make amends against Egypt. The Crocs, as they were known, were far from impressive in victory. Argentina account for the dangerous Turkey in Group A, whilst in Group B, Lithuania overpowered China. Time now to meet some more honorary Aussies, this time from Yugoslavia.
Zovem se Jovo Stanović, iz Jugoslavije sam I gledate OZ 97.
It's a butler.
What's your name? Oh, it's beautiful.
Good day, mate.
Zovem se Vlado Šćepanović iz Jugoslavije sam, gledate OZ 97.
She'll be right, mate.
Kuvikola.
Zovem se Veselin Petrović iz Jugoslavije sam I gledate OZ 97.
Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
Where is the Shivas?
One more time. Not so quick with the tongue.
Where is the Shivas?
Okay, quiet please.
Where is the Shivas?
And the Chinese team was also getting into the spirit.
我的名字叫胡海东，来自空军联航队。
Kangaroo. Wallaby.
Platypus.
Okay.
Koala.
Very good.
辽宁猎鹰队。
Emu.
Here we go.
Cockatoo.
Yeah.
Back on court at MSAC for Day 3's action with the Turkish fans out in force for the match against Egypt.
Good control of Turkey.
It was rugged, but Turkey were too talented. And at the Glass House, it was China and the United States.
This afternoon's match at L1 from Egypt, Miguel Betancourt from Spain. Baseline jumper,
It was a runaway win to the USA, who were now unbeaten in 3 matches, and for most experts, gold medal favourites. China, for their part, gave it their best shot. On paper, the outstanding game of the round was Argentina and Spain, with the Argentinians led by the eye-catching Lucas Victoriana. Spain's strategies worked to perfection as they maintained their unbeaten record.
Number 11.
Europe's leading qualifier, Lithuania, faced the unbeaten Puerto Ricans. But the Puerto Rican guards were spectacular as they captured yet another scalp. Australia needed a good win over Korea to keep faith with their fans, but the visitors were not going to let them have it all their own way.
Number 12, Melbourne.
But in the end, Australia's height and power was too much. But the Crocs were still not convincing. In Group B, New Zealand nearly caused the basketball upset win of the century with a long three-pointer on the buzzer saving Yugoslavia. After 3 days of action, a lay day, and some players took it literally.
I'm going to show you what life is like for a basketball player in the hotel.
Do the players keep their rooms clean?
I don't know about everybody, but we don't. Okay. This is it.
Yeah.
CD player over here. All the CDs, all the cases. We got the PlayStation with all the games here. And the rest is a mess.
Yeah, you can try one room. We'll just try one room. See if they're home. Oh, we can expect it.
Oh, yeah, we got somebody here.
Yeah.
This is Richie. Video games.
Okay. Any other teammates?
I doubt it, but...
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, you can take a look at that. This whole pile.
Here, just follow that guy. We're checking your room. We want to check if you keep it clean.
It's my room.
Yeah, we're checking it. We're inspecting. Follow that guy.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to bed.
let's check his room. You keep it clean. Ladies' underwear?
Bara outside, yeah.
Och det girmez size herhalde. Oh, checking that room. All fine. Can we check your room? Let's go. No. Yeah. Let's see if it's clean. Let's see if it's clean.
No, it's not clean.
Go. Oh my God. Oh, it's not clean. Ah, it's not clean, man. What's that? It smells.
It's terrible, man.
Oh dear. You know? What do you do all day when you're sitting in your hotel room? What do you do all day? Watching TV.
Watching TV, sleeping.
What do you do all day?
Watching TV.
TV.
Sleep.
Yeah? You listen to music?
Yeah.
Okay. When were these socks washed last?
A month ago.
Oh! Which teams have the dirtiest rooms?
You're serious, huh?
The Turkish.
No.
Is this true?
No. We are the cleanest.
Then prove it. Show me your room.
We'll let you in.
Yeah, we have security. Oh my God. This is a disgrace. Don't even explain yourself. Is that your room?
No comment.
Is that your room?
No comment.
Is that your room, sir? Can you
No
please
comment.
tell me, is that your room?
No.
The hotel management needs to know, is that your room?
No comment.
Is that your room?
No comment.
Sir, why won't you answer the questions?
What?
Why won't you answer the questions? Why won't you answer the questions? What have you got to hide?
Go on, man. It's not my room.
What have you got to hide? Answer the questions. Answer the questions.
No, it's not my room.
You sure?
Yeah.
Whose room is that, madam? Whose room is it?
No.
I don't know what his name is, but it's that
Get
one.
out. Get out.
Get out.
Get out. And shut the door. Shut the door. Right. Yeah. He's hiding in a cupboard now. Sir, can you get the line down? No. What have you got to hide? What have you got to hide?
Day 4 and the clash of two undefeated teams, the USA and Puerto Rico.
Our referees for this afternoon's match, Miguel Benteco, Mr. Kaplan. And at half-time, we've got an 8-point lead to the US. A reverse layup, Fernando Ortiz. We've got timeout from the US.
And it's party time as Puerto Rico has a memorable win.
The leading scorers for Puerto Rico, Sharif Fajardo finished with the...
At MSAC, China takes on the improving New Zealand.
Now from China. Against Watanya Ramsden from New Zealand. And he scores down the other end.
The Kiwis wrapped in their first big international win. The enthusiastic Egyptians take on Korea. The Koreans' discipline earning them their first victory. At the Glass House, an all-European matchup saw Yugoslavia and Lithuania clash. And after a hard-fought encounter, Yugoslavia gave supporters hope with their first win.
Hi, I'm Sarkan from Turkey, and you're watching Oz 97.
No worries, Mike.
Have a good weekend, Mike.
I love Vegemite.
97.
I'm Freddy Turk.
Put the blue on, please. Not the King's Wood.
Good day, matey.
Once a jolly swagman. What's a swagman?
The Turks, feeling more at home in Australia, took on the favoured Spain.
Three points to number 4, Ronaldo. Next up, number 12, Anthony Boscia.
The emotional highs continued for the young Turks with a memorable win. The Australians faced a crucial game against the disciplined Argentinians. And in the end, it was the exquisite play of Victoriana which inspired a second-half comeback to an Argentinian victory. In Group B, the only undefeated team was Puerto Rico.
Hi, my name is Mike Jones from TCU, and you're watching Oz 97.
Go the Swannies.
Port power, yo.
Go Cats. I don't know who the Cats are.
Go Root Boys. Go Bombers.
West is best. Go Eagles.
Am I on the wrong team?
Oh, when the Saints, oh, when the Saints, oh, when the Saints go marching in. I hate beanies, that's why I got my hat on.
Go Blue Boys. Next year, Pies.
Aussie rules, it's a man's game.
Hi, I'm Rui Manahi from New Zealand Junior Tall Blacks, and you're watching Oz 97. The Aussies are 6 for 66 at Eden Park. Fish and chips, 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 fish and chips. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Kamate, kamate, kore, kore. Kamate, kamate, kore. Tenete tangata, puru, puru, ana hupane. Oh, vite! I forgot the words. I don't know it. I just do the actions. The Aussies are 7 for 66 at Eden Park. Kamate, kamate, koro. Oh, kamate, kamate, koro. Oh, tenete, tangata. Food, food. Oh, no, iti, my fuck. I'm done. Stick a fork in me.
Sorry, I don't know the haka.
Day 5 saw teams vying for finals positions.
Joliak it was who offloaded, and Lithuania a chance, but picked up again by Kwa. Long shot there from Jones. Slamina. Oh, good basket. Strong basket. Margin still 26. 15 minutes remaining. The opening game here. Final round of round-robin matches. Long shot. Good shot. Jacobson. Joliak again. Not quite. Sistokis. And all the way. Zakuskas. This is a crunch game. Oh, and that's good under the basket. Garrity says, thank you very much. Long pass from left side to right side. Inside now, and Patterson. I'll take two.
Hi, I am Valdis Yatsis from Lithuania. You're watching O's 97.
She'll be right, Matt. I don't speak Australian.
I love Vegemite. OZ 97.
What a bloody ripper.
Crackerton and May.
Oz 97. Bloody beauty, mate. What a bottler. Oz 97.
Ripper beauty.
Well, this should be a beauty. I reckon the Crocodiles are ready to snap. So, Anstey with the first touch of the ball, going out to Mann, quickly out to Trahere. Nice to see some familiar faces out there, quite frankly. Australia 13-2. Mann can't quite make the basket, but they'll have another chance here. McKinnon, Trahere. McKinnon off balance, but what a play!
Well, great recovery there by Sam McKinnon. He got the dump pass from Aaron Trahere. Good penetration here by Aaron. And McKinnon lost his footing, but gathered it just in time.
Trahere. Melmoth, first touch, first points. Delafonte, the big fellow there. Galeen. Delafonte again making it. Good shot under pressure. Most sides throughout this tournament have been playing the zone defence against the Australians. They've found it hard to counter that. Oh, strong, isn't it? But missed it. Rebound's good, though. Strong. That was Jimenez. Anstey's there again. Now Sam McKinnon a chance. Trahere. Oh, he's on fire.
And the bench goes crazy here for Australia. They're on their feet as the Spanish coach goes to the timeout button, and the crowd comes alive.
Brad McKinnon, 14-point margin, biggest of the game. Sam McKinnon to Brad McKinnon. And this will make 16. Melbourne. They come up with the rebound.
Chris Anstey did rough on that foul.
McKinnon, clever.
Sam Martin there again. Brendan Mann trying to get involved in the action.
Brad McKinnon now replacing Mann. Australia by 12 with 6 minutes remaining. Sam McKinnon.
Look out.
Clever. Brad. Now Trahere.
The quarterfinals from Group A, Argentina, Turkey, Australia, Spain, whilst from Group B, Puerto Rico, the United States, Lithuania and Yugoslavia.
Hola, soy Bernardo Hernández del equipo español. Tú estás viendo OS 97.
Meat pies, kangaroos, and holding cars.
Abdel Kisayli.
G'day, mate.
The bloody furs are terrible here.
Meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars. G'day, Koa.
Beauty, mate.
No worries, mate.
Good at mine.
No? The rain in Spain falls... What was it? What was it? What was it? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Mi nombre es Luca Victoriano, juego en Argentina y están viendo OZ97.
Bloody beauty, mate.
No worries, mate.
Oh, it's truth, mate.
Throw a sheep on the bobby, mate.
It's okay.
Odysseus, it's great, mate.
Beauty, mate.
Bloody boulder, mate.
Sponsor.
It's good. It's good.
Stand the crows. All the girls are great.
Apatini, mate. Psst.
What a bloody ripper. Yes, good.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah.
With a place in the medal rounds at stake, the action moves to Melbourne Park, home of the Australian Open Tennis Championships, for the quarterfinals.
Carlos Morales, the head coach of Puerto Rico, and they really have been the surprise packets of the tournament, but great to watch. This should be very, very entertaining. Santiago, number 4 for Puerto Rico in the blue. And Santiago got the first tip away, but it went straight to Jimenez. So Spain with first possession. Hernandez now. The Spaniards going from right to left. The first of 4 quarterfinals here today at Melbourne Park. Should be a great day of basketball, and that should have been the first points of the game, but Jimenez missing it. And Gabayosa ends up with it, and now the Puerto Ricans a chance to take it straight down the court and put it in the basket. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Took his eyes off it. And all the way. That's good.
Well, Jimenez capitalizes on that mistake. As you see, Padilla just loses the handle, and Hernandez comes up on it with it. It's a 3-on-1 break. Finds the open man, and Jimenez with 9 points in the ball game so far. Travieso just really has a picture-perfect jump shot.
Just a point in it. Hernandez over the top. Good take by Gillian, then he lost it, and away they go. Latimer. All the way.
Latimer likes that.
We've got another chance. So Puerto Rico in front after that great point a moment ago, and he does it again. Oh! He could go into show business when he gets out of basketball.
Well, you see there, the only thing he didn't do was dunk it on that one, but Santiago comes in, adds a little bit of life to the Puerto Ricans. His overtime would probably be fitting for these two teams because it has been so tightly contested.
And they've got 13 minutes and 20 seconds to try to get a result here. And then maybe 5 minutes of overtime. Spain, Gillian. And now Puerto Rico with the opportunity. Santiago, out wide, Travieso.
3 points down with 6 on the clock. Now comes down to percentage basketball.
For the year, less than 10 seconds on the shot clock, down to 7. And still no shot, and they lose the ball. Lose it for 2. Gabayosa.
I think Latimer is looking for the big swat.
2:45 remaining. Puerto Rico lead by 2 in the first quarterfinal here at Melbourne Park. Hernandez. And Latimer comes up with it. Can't get the ball away. Oh, now he's lost it. 2 for Spain.
Well, the defense stayed at it. Latimer, in the end, a little bit of inexperience, loses possession. You see, no fouls going. He's falling down. Hernandez reacts quick. See, no foul there. Latimer just losing it, falling out of bounds.
67 apiece.
This is what World Championships are all about.
In Santiago. 2 minutes remaining. It's all tied up here. Tied up at halftime. Inside the last 2 minutes. Still the case for 3. Oh! But my, wasn't it an effort? Wasn't it a contest? And the end of the road for Spain. So Puerto Rico still unbeaten in the tournament. Argentine ball. From outside, Victoriano. Nice way to start.
Well, talking with the officials from FIBA this morning, they were saying that Victoriano is really the class act of the tournament so far.
Alberto again. 26% plays 57%. You need him to start firing and fire the team up. Back he goes now for three. Joyces with the rebound.
Nice pass.
And inside 10 it goes. Lithuania fighting back. Really want to get some points on the board early in this second half. And oh, Marcelinus heavy on his back. That would have hurt, and the last thing Lithuania need is for him to go out of the game.
Palladino down as well, so a couple of players way up in the air. Takes the baseline drive up in the air, unlucky not to get the charge. Two players come down.
Palladino. Really have liked his work today. He's been busy. From a long way out, Victoriano!
That was just solid. A long-range three. Gets the dump pass out, as you see, spots it up. Bingo, that's a long range. And then bang.
And all over with Argentina winning it comfortably. 74 to 57. So just about to get underway now. And Yugoslavia in the white and blue, Turkey in the red and white. And Turkey would know Yugoslavia end up with the first possession through Lukovski. Just get used to it. There'll be a fair bit of that noise tonight. First basket not made.
Turkan with immediate impact. Look out!
For three. You must. Pancheri almost running out of space, but finally gets it into Tokoglu.
Nice pass.
And that was good. Turkan was. Bouncing it past. Good move. Happy with that movement. Glintich completes it. Very effective pass. Stanojevic, but his pass goes astray. Turkey again. Then they lose it. Stepanovic. Stanojevic. Oh, nearly.
3 seconds.
Oh! Over the top. It's off.
Well, once again, Tokoglu not happy with the call. The big fella Stepanovic inside. Whack!
Turkish fans trying to put off the Yugoslavs. They'd be used to the noise, though. Stepanovic. Cabrillo. Outside.
And for the first time in this game, I think Yugoslavia has taken the lead, 39 to 38.
Long and good. Stanojevic having a break. As the three goes in from Cabrillo. Yilmaz up wide.
Turkan gives a glare to Lukovski and says, too slow. Bang! 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Making the most of it, milking the clock, and making the most of it with two. It's all over.
Well, it's been a tough contest from both teams as Yugoslavia gets the points. And for the Turkish, not happy. Things being thrown onto the floor right now, which is not good.
But Yugoslavia emerge victors in this quarterfinal showdown. Last quarter-final. Anstey against Doliak. Doliak got the better of it. And the United States with first possession. Carr. Doliak. And he goes to Jones. Doliak. Oh, can't make the basket. Garrity's there as well. And so too, little Brendan Mann.
Gets knocked to the ground here. Garrity
from outside. Oh, yes. He started in tremendous form the other night. Trahere. Look out! Slam and Sam.
Wow, nice option at the first play phase of the game. An alley-oop dunk to Sam McKinnon and bang! Block shot, Simon Dwight.
They're in numbers, the Crocodiles, and Trahere.
A great job, Australia, capitalizing on that turnover. Block shot from Dwight. Here comes the ball. Sam Trahere finds Chris Anstey. Little mini dunk.
Trahere clever to Drimmick. Dwight. Now Brad McKinnon. Outside. Yes!
He gets the three to drop.
Simon Dwight. Drimmick is there with him, giving him no room. Garrity stays outside. So too does Jacobson when he puts the shot up. Brad McKinnon. Dwight starting the second half. And starting with a three. Almost lost his footing on the way down. Did well to get it out to Dwight. Australia 43, the United States 34, early in the second half here. Both teams playing for a crack at the gold medal. Next step to semis, Brad McKinnon. Yes, he's still going, the little fellow. Out he goes to Anstey. Three, Trahere. Chant of Aussie goes up. Dwight for another three. They're shooting from the stars, the Australians.
Inside, Doliak.
Well, at long last, the United States, after 4.5 minutes of the second half, add to their halftime score. Mike Jones. And Brad McKinnon says, I'll have a thank you. Trahere outside. And it was Miller who came up with it. Brad Miller out to Andre Miller. And a clever basket put down by Chad Austin. Anstey sitting on 4 fouls, of course. Let it run to Brad McKinnon, who drives hard. Anstey! Yes!
The ball trickles on the ring and drops for Australia.
To Sam McKinnon. Over he goes. Open spaces. Look out! Trahere to Dwight!
Simon Dwight leaves no doubt with his head on the ring.
213 centimetres.
Look
and
out.
away they go again. Anstey! The icing on the cake for the Crocodiles. Australia is home. It is all over. Congratulations, Crocodiles. The Aussies are through to the semis. The Americans are packing their bags. The gold medal fancies. Who would have thought it? They haven't made the last 4. And what a game from the big man, Chris Anstey. 22 remarkable points.
Leading scorer, number 14, Chris Anstey, 20 points.
Jubilation for the Australians.
Basketballers have a reputation for amazing athleticism. So who's got the best body at Oz 97?
Spain.
Yugoslavia is the best.
Argentina.
Lietuva.
Lithuania.
Turkey. New Zealand.
Australia. Best down under.
Puerto Rico.
And surely no one qualifies for the worst body.
Lithuania. Puerto Rico.
All right.
Yugoslavia. Argentina.
Australia. New Zealand. What? What?
Back on court in the semi-finals, could they better the drama of the previous day?
Centre court at the National Tennis Centre, and the teams going through their final warm-ups for the first semi-final at Oz 97, the 22 and under World Championships. And we've got the Yugoslavians closest to us and the Puerto Ricans up the other end. It's going to be one heck of a game, this. The Yugoslavians haven't been beaten since Puerto Rico beat them, Bob Turner, in the preliminary rounds. Mr. Carl Ljungberg from Finland, and the Brazilian, Mr. Renato Santos. And he gets it over Santiago, but it's the Puerto Ricans who come up with it. The captain, Urrutia, bounces one in off the backboards from half a metre up. So here's the guard, Dragan Lukovski. He hit that buzzer beater to beat New Zealand, feeds it off to Sapanovic, and he hits the three to put Yugoslavia in front. What a hot start to the semi-final series. A lot of banging down in the low post. Urrutia now the number 13, Fajardo, goes hard. The tip back from Santiago, not quite. And he loses it out of court. The big body of Glintic there.
Fajardo there, nice play, just can't finish it off. Santiago can't finish it off. Ball goes out of bounds. It looked like off a Yugoslav hand, but Yugoslavian ball.
Lukovski again. Brilliant ball handling from the Yugoslavian point guard, and they've certainly come out of the blocks the better. Back it goes Lukovski. He can't quite answer. And the rebound from Santiago, brilliant outlet to Padilla. Great transition from Puerto Rico, and it's level. So it's a 7-0 run, broken now. A 2-point basket from Cabrillo. Number 6 rather, Treviso going back to Vasquez. They're trying to get him involved offensively. They've got a 3-on-2 here. Oh, that wasn't. It's Latimer who's come in, the big number 15. Little no look, Treviso, yes, back come the Puerto Ricans. 2-point ball game. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Stanojevic muscles it up, gets it back. Great play, brilliant stuff from the man of the half. He's been out there all game. It has been a very impressive half of basketball for this Jekyll and Hyde team, Yugoslavia, who you wouldn't have given 2 bob for the way they played their first 2 games of the tournament. Now the point guard, Rakosevic, Sapanovic, playing a personal game at the moment. Rakosevic dumps it back for 3, gets the result. Well, the backcourt working wonders there for Yugoslavia, and they're back into the comfort zone again.
Well, I was just going to say, Stepanovic has been very happy to pass the ball as you see him nail that 3.
Forced to fade away, but gets the roll. Cabrillo, just 4 of 10 from the field. It has 9 points for the game. And 5 minutes played in the second half. Yugoslavia out to the biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Orlando Santiago on the lead. The Yugoslavs are equal to it. Getting the roll there is Orlando Santiago. They're trying to press here. Is it broken? It is. Treviso, he's lost his man. Calling for it. Vasquez inside to the slamming Fajardo. How do you like them apples? Orlando Santiago.
Look out.
Treviso. All that. Well, nominally the favourites to win the gold medal after the quarterfinals. This team from Puerto Rico. Bobby Joe Hatton with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Great rebound from the very animated Antonio Latimer. And they are in front for only the second time in the game. Since the opening 30 seconds, it's been all Yugoslavia, but they have been outscored by 12 in this second half.
Here's
Puerto Rico still lead.
Well, Skapanovic is their money man. They get the open jumper. He can't put it down.
And Velimir Gasic, the assistant coach for Yugoslavia, is now on his feet. The head coach is down on his haunches. And they've really just got to let these guys go. Oh! What did I tell you about this guy? Latimer brings the crowd to their feet and the bench.
He's a happy camper above the ring. Bang! Fajardo.
He's played a big second half. What a performance from Puerto Rico. They came from 15 points down. They were 10 down at half-time and outscored Yugoslavia by 15 to go through to the gold medal playoff here at Oz 97. And this team on an emotional high, which is going to be hard to stop. Second semi-final underway, and Anstey's height wins the ball for Australia. So not jumping the 7-footer. And the defensive job has been given to Fernandez. There's the little alley-oop that didn't quite work for Sam McKinnon.
Well, they go with the same play they started last night, but that was successful last night with Sam McKinnon finding the mark. This time, Brendan Mann got the job on Lucas Victoriano.
Good drive from the number 8, Victoriano, but he comes up without any points. Pepper with the rebound. Man, Anstey on the trail. Good running of the floor, Chris Anstey. And he's fouled as well. We'll go to the line for the bonus. Only 2 minutes play. Man, out on Victoriano.
Palladino
Good screen
again
for Palladino, and he's a great perimeter shooter. On a 2-on-1. Anstey back to McKinnon.
The Argentine coach, Lamas, goes to the timeout. The run is on with Australia leading 15-7. Bang!
Victoriano, very much the pilot of the Argentine ship. Ginobili, three-pointer. 3 of 3, three-point shooting. Treher answers back. Never looked like missing. Busman. Sanchez steals it from him. Argentina on the board first in the second half. 45 seconds played with no score, and just took his eyes off it, and Sanchez pounced. And Australia, being outscored 7-0 to start the half, have scored the next 7 themselves. So we're back to the half-time deficit of 6. Scotty McGregor passes up the shot. Man, back to Treher for 3. Eruption!
Aaron Treher, it was only a matter of time. 51-42, Australia takes it back.
Sanchez certainly looking dangerous. Got 9 points. Victoriano has been quiet, but he's hit 2 3-pointers. And that one gets the Argentina fans on their feet. 4 points the difference. Sanchez, guarded by McKinnon. Ginobili levels it.
Argentina playing with all the enthusiasm of a World Championship semifinal.
Treher.
4 seconds on the clock.
With 1 second to go, misses from 4.5 meters. Alberto sets Victoriano away. 2-on-1. Ginobili stuffs it. Argentina in front. Australia having to come from 3 points down. Dwight, well, lucky. McKinnon.
Sam McKinnon off the break, or off the offensive rebound. left.
McKinnon's first points of the half. He goes to double figures with 10. Dwight's got 10. Trahair's got 10. Man knocking it away from Ginobili. You can do it. McKinnon putting the pressure on Sanchez and forcing it into the back
Sanchez has done it to Australia for the whole game. McKinnon just returning the favor. Same play. Victoriano!
Is he coming up big when required? Australia can't panic. Victoriano, 11 points in this second half. 3 3-pointers. Trahair from 8.5 metres. Well, they can't panic, Bob. There's still plenty of time. 2.5 minutes. Trahair wanted to level it up in one fell swoop, but they're having trouble getting inside. McKinnon. Victoriano has to let him go. Alberto blocked it. Back to Trahair.
Good decision by McKinnon. He gets the ball to his money man, Aaron Trahair. Tie ball game, 2 minutes. This is all about getting the ball to Victoriano.
I've heard full houses here at the tennis centre not making as much noise as this. Great pressure from McKinnon, and then Anstey gets the loose ball. Little 1% stuff that might be the difference here between going straight through to the gold medal game or perhaps overtime or having to play off for bronze. McKinnon, the captain. Anstey from about 5 metres. Dwight tries to keep it alive, but good boxing out from Gutierrez. Australia being reduced
for it all.
Australia being reduced to the perimeter shooting now. Another stop. Great play, Victoriano. Gutierrez! Oh, Alberto answers the block from Anstey with a stuff. What a stick back, and Stacker wants a timeout. A minute to go. Australia down by 2.
This game has had it all.
8-point turnaround since half-time. There's a foul, Ginobili. That's his fourth. And to the line, Sam McKinnon. Makes both, and it's a tied ball game. Down. A lane violation for the crowd. Victoriano's foul. We'll go to the line for the bonus.
Well, Simon Dwight saying this player stepped in the box before the free throw went. Referee's not having anything of it, and instead of complaining, Lucas Victoriano takes it right to the hole. 13 second half points for Victoriano.
McKinnon had to try and stop him. It just slapped across his hands, and Victoriano.
Well, Australia's going to need to come down. There's 48 seconds, as you said, on the clock. They need to come down and try and get a shot away quick if they can, so that even though the 30-second clock would come back, they'd get a second possession. Other than that, Australia has to foul and put them on the line.
Well, good miss as far as Australia are concerned from the Argentina captain, so respective captains have missed their last 2 free throws. Dwight from downtown! I don't believe it!
Simon Dwight, three-pointer from way downtown, ties it up. Argentina ball.
I should believe it. He'd made 4 of 6 from down there before this game. Scores a level. Argentina, the last play to get in the gold medal game. Otherwise, it's overtime. Anstey's going to block it. Australia combination. Simon Dwight, Aaron Trahair wins the game with 2 seconds on the clock. A fairy tale being written by the Crocs. They're one win away from a Croc of gold. The first ever for Australian men's combination.
Putting disappointment aside, Argentina and Yugoslavia do battle for the bronze medal.
And Yugoslavia control the tip through Stanojevic, but they don't control it in the finish. And Ginobili has his shot checked and then tips it out of court. Good play by Glintic, the big centre. Toriano drives, dishes. Away goes Palladino. They're working hard to keep possession, but they've lost it. Cabrillo will score on the break. And Yugoslavia in the lead now by 4 points.
Well, again, the turnover there. Palladino doing everything possible to keep the ball alive, but Skripanovic out to Cabrillo and gives his team a 4-point lead.
Spotting up, Palladino. There's the interception. And away goes Palladino, snuffs it.
Well, explosive player as Palladino gets the steal and bang, reads the cut, takes it off, and Lukoski doesn't even try. Argentina has 5 players all in the top 10, or 4 players in the top 10 in field goal percentage in this game, and to date they're shooting 36%, so they need to pick that up.
Lukoski's free for a good long look. He doesn't need that. Palladino gives it to Victoriano. He's got away from Lukoski here. And a check on the shot. Foul, says Victoriano, but Stanojevic defensively has been impeccable. 5 seconds on the shot clock. About 1 second difference with the game clock. Victoriano pulls the trigger. Oh, following from Goody areas, not quite.
Yugoslavia 44, Argentina 13.
They led by as much as 16, but gritty play from Argentina got the difference back to 10 points. Alberto setting the screen for Lucas. Victoriano. Here come Argentina. They're within 4 points. Sanchez, patient. There's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Gets inside. Victoriano. Trigger man is hitting the money. 3:16 to go. Should they be level at the full 40 minutes? It's 5 minutes overtime to decide the bronze medal. Yugoslavia wouldn't want that to happen because you'd fancy Argentina if they'd come back to force it to overtime. Lukoski working the clock down. 2 seconds on the clock. The assist Lukoski to a Stojic.
Lukoski in every play, every part of that play. Again, the penetration finds the open man inside. 2 points, 4-point lead.
And way downtown, Lebac, why not? 7 seconds left. Lukoski shovels it all the way to a Stojic who'll ram it home. A full stop on Oz 97 for Yugoslavia and Argentina. But the Yugoslavs take a bronze medal away from Melbourne.
And Lukoski there, the man that has really done it all for his team or his nation throughout this tournament, leading an assist, up there in scoring. He's been the man for Yugoslavia.
12-point victory in the end for Yugoslavia over Argentina, who gave their all. And halfway through the half, you thought they'd managed to claw their way out of a 16-point hole and had the momentum to go on to victory. But Yugoslavia rode out that rough patch.
Finally, Australia and Puerto Rico vie for the ultimate prize of the 22 and under Men's World Basketball Championship, the gold medal.
Here we are. Welcome back to Melbourne Park for the gold medal game in the second FIBA World Championships for men 22 and under. And naturally, in a gold medal game, 2 very experienced referees. The man on the left there, Wisław Zic from Poland. She's in harness with Raul Chavez from Argentina. And Wisław Zic there on the left He was the referee at the gold medal match for women in Atlanta. It's away, the gold medal playoff. And Oz 97, Chris Anstey wraps that one up and waits for Brendan Mann, the Australian starting point guard. They've gone for an alley-oop play to McKinnon the last 2 games to start the match. I'm sure the Puerto Rican Brains Trust will have scouted that.
And of course, 7 of the Australians were in that silver medal game, the gold medal game at the under-20s.
And Padilla tries to feed it off to Santiago. Mann won't be beaten this time.
Brendan Mann in the...
Oh, Trahere's open for 3. Here we go.
Look out!
Run the floor, but it's 3-on-3. Good defensive transition from Puerto Rico. Oh, look at that shot from Trahere.
Aaron Trahere looks to those wings as soon as Australia gets possession, and you see he gets the ball, gets his feet set.
Australia pressed for the entire game last night, and they're right up the floor on Puerto Rico here. Latimer. Melmoth takes one in the chest with a slam home from Fajardo.
A great
beautiful
pass
assist
inside.
Australia take it back down quickly. Now set up.
Nice
inside from Melbourne.
Dwight! You can do it! Australia can do it too!
Australia trying to penetrate the zone. Good ball handling there from Mann. There's just 6 seconds on the shot clock. Matt Nielsen's going to have to take it. All this!
Matty Nielsen with the ball away. Jumper from the base.
This is what he did off the bench in the second half last night. The general for his team, Drimich, finds Mann. 3 points. They came from 7 points down. And Padilla hits the 3. Brad McKinnon now with the point guard responsibility. Drimich's first shot of the game. Here's McKinnon with the board. Oh, the little guy in the land of the Giants. Puts Australia 4 up. McKinnon. McGregor, the dump is brilliant. It should be the other way round. It should be McKinnon up at the top of the key and McGregor down low. But we'll take him any way we can get him, say the Aussies.
Pass in from Scott McGregor. Playing unselfish.
All the time left in the half. 10 seconds of it. There's the little cut coming from Brad McKinnon in the corner. A hand on the Trahere pass. McKinnon's got to pull the trigger. What a boost that would have been for Australia going in at half-time. 20 minutes of basketball left at Oz 97. Australia, they lead by as much as 9. They got back Puerto Rico to take the lead, but Australia by 8 with 20 minutes left. Yugoslavia beating Argentina to take 3rd place in the bronze medal. It's Australia, 8 points up in the gold medal match against Puerto Rico. Both teams start as they did at the beginning, except for Australia. Simon Dwight is starting instead of Ben Pepper. And he gets the ball down, but it's only as far as Padilla. Drives hard. Oh, big board, Danny Santiago. He did the hard work, but missed the little shot. Harutner 3 rims out. Fajardo with the bouncing ball. Follow it Australia's way.
No, Puerto Rico doing everything but come up with the points. A couple of shot attempts, a couple of offensive boards. Australia let off.
Dwight setting that high pick on Padilla.
Look out.
And it's opened it up for Anstey. First points for the Australian centre.
Well, Chris Anstey averaging 19 points in the tournament. That's his first 2.
Well, this is the same position Yugoslavia put Puerto Rico in the semi-final last night. 10 down at half-time. And they just worked and worked and worked. Danny Santiago slips away from the Australian defence, scores his 10th point.
Well, the rotation from the Australian defence didn't come. Santiago got the lob pass in and then the easy 2.
Harutner up here on Mann. McKinnon into Anstey. He got a bit of latitude there, but well short. Boxing out was brilliant there from Fajardo. And away goes Edgar Padilla. He goes all the way. Charge for the fans.
Anstey in the open court.
Oh. Fouled by Travieso. And Padilla, his pea in the pod at the other end, is in big trouble.
Well, Travieso had a lot of 7-foot body to get on Chris Anstey. Padilla.
Well, I thought he was lucky not to be called for the foul.
Bang.
Here.
As you see, Simon Dwight had position. Padilla goes down. Obviously not feeling very good.
Yes, I think he had the wind taken out of his sails, Bob.
So to speak. But Chris Anstey at the other end, as you see the open court. Travieso lines him up, tries to go for the swat. Doesn't get the ball, gets something just the same size. Anstey's head.
And that's one thing you can say about Chris Anstey. He hasn't got a swelled head since being signed. And a little clench of the fist there as he makes both free throws. Australia back out to 10 points in front. Carmelo Travieso. Edgar Padilla seems to have got his breath back. Santiago trying to get front position on Anstey. Anstey comes out to help. Oh, Fajardo, a big drive over the two Australian shot blockers, Dwight and Anstey. Takes some doing. Dwight makes a move to the low post. Man slipped clear. Tip back, not quite for Anstey. Well, he got shoved by Harutaner. That is unfortunate for the Australian centre. He's got his 4th foul, and he didn't instigate it.
Well, Harutaner got, Anstey got sandwiched between two players. He got a little bump, which forced him into Fajardo. As the referees blow the whistle to stop play. The substitution a little late. No, they'll allow it now. Ben Pepper in for Chris Anstey.
Well, he's going to have to play a big part from the bench tonight. There's still 18 minutes to go. Fajardo wheeling and dealing on Dwight. Pepper comes out to help. Trahere set to McKinnon. Take on the assist. McKinnon doesn't hang around to smell the roses. He gets back to stop Puerto Rico on the transition.
Well, Trahere, good heads-up play to find Sam McKinnon in the open court. Padilla.
Australia not letting Puerto Rico get second shots. Australia in the transition, splitting Puerto Rico open. And the Puerto Ricans try to slow it down, but then a quick pass into Santiago, and he's fouled by Pepper.
And once again, Ben Pepper allowing Santiago to get up position. As you see, Santiago unfortunate not to get the foul, pushing Ben Pepper out. Simon Dwight there to help, but Pepper picking up the foul.
And Santiago, 4 or 5 from the stripe in this game already. He's the top scorer for Puerto Rico. He's like the El Morro fortress in the Puerto Rican capital, San Juan. A monolith. That is something Australia's got to find a way of breaching. Brendan Mann, they're wary of his potential from out here or when he drives in. Held onto it well under pressure. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McKinnon. He knows Dwight's going to be around here for the rebound. He's got it. Not quite.
Well, Sam McKinnon keeping at it. Puerto Rico comes up with the ball. 10 points in arrears.
Travieso to Edgar Padilla, born on the same day in 1975. They're their team's elder statesman at 22 years of age. And Santiago trying to hold off McKinnon there. And the ball goes out of court from Harutaner. Australia slowing it down now. They're in control. Puerto Ricans
Well,
6 more turnovers.
Well, 10-4 on the turnover count. It was 9-4, obviously, at halftime. And that one coming.
Gets away from Padilla, man. Shows it to the defense, takes it to him, gets fouled and goes to the line.
Well, the littlest man on the court takes it right down, got rid of the pressure from Padilla. As you see, takes it on, gives a little fake. It's Daniel Santiago out of position, gets the foul, goes to the line for 2.
Second foul on Santiago. Well, I'm sure at half-time, the coach said we've got to lift that 50% free throw shooting. It's up to 60% now for the Crocs, self-named. But they only make 1 there. 11-point lead. That equals their biggest of the game. Good hassling from Mann. Takes it away from Padilla. McKinnon won't be stopped.
Well, once more the turnover.
There's an offensive foul. Brilliant Trahere.
Australia come to their feet. Whoever comes gets position. Fajardo knocks him to the ground. Australia ball.
4 1/4 minutes gone in the second half. Australia's biggest lead. 13 points, is at 16. That came off Dwight.
Australia back in that full court pressure to keep the heat on Puerto Rico. Santiago into the game, the danger man for Puerto Rico.
Orlando Santiago trying to fake Trahere. The routinier. The lob into Santiago. Danny. Fajardo from 4.5 meters. Too long. And Trahere, he jumped up and the ball virtually hit him.
Well, Trahere not used to getting up so high. Not known for his springs. Travieso!
From the inbounds, what a play for Puerto Rico. 3 points.
Well, Puerto Rico, 4 of 11 from the three-point line. Travieso known for his shot.
Man dumping to Pepper. Reject from Danny Santiago.
Well, Danny Santiago above the ring throws that one away.
Dwight from the inbounds. That's just as good as the one at the other end.
Well, Simon Dwight from 18 feet has been consistent in the last 3 nights of competition play.
Orlando Santiago looking for some movement. Pepper on Santiago. Travieso trying to slip away from Trahere. Does it. Tips it back. Little man knocking his own shot back in to make it a 10-point game again.
Well, Travieso coming into his own now.
He has 12 points, equal with Santiago, and Sam McKinnon as the game's top scorer. McKinnon kicks it out to Trahere. Hasn't launched a three-pointer yet in the second half. Dwight gets his way into the lane, does everything to score. It's an assist to Pepper.
So Ben Pepper, right place, right time. Simon Dwight short on the jump shot. Pepper puts it back in. 12-point lead to Australia.
Australia controlling the game. Puerto Rico have got to fight the crowd as well as the 5 Australians on court, not to mention those on the bench, where Australia are blitzing Puerto Rico. Good rebound, Santiago. They come at him from everywhere, and Pepper called for the foul, sending Santiago to the stripe.
Well, Travieso, the danger man, as you see, takes that jumper. Daniel Santiago inside the big body. Gets 3 green singlets surrounding him. Ben Pepper takes a break, and Matt Nielsen comes back into the game. Travieso, 2 of 6 from the three-point line. And Puerto Rico, explosive.
The referee Zeke's just explaining to Simon Dwight that last call. what was the basis for it. Antonio Latimer kept it alive for Puerto Rico, out off Brad McKinnon. So near 30 seconds for Puerto Rico. We've seen two good inbounds plays from both teams. But this time McKinnon reads it. Santiago trying to shovel it across to Latimer. Santiago looking for some movement from his big players, then goes on Brad McKinnon. Santiago, goaltending, had to be goaltending. Dwight from up through the net, blocked the shot. Oh, I'd love to see that again. So with the Puerto Ricans, but they might be thankful of it if this goes. That's a foul on Matt Nielsen. Santiago is giving the Australians all sorts of problems inside. Brad McKinnon goes down hard.
Well, losing Chris Anstey and Ben Pepper on the bench for Australia. As you see, here comes Santiago, kicks it off. Simon Dwight takes it away.
How did he take it away?
Well, Santiago, as you see, pulled to the ground was number 4 by Matt Nielsen.
Latimer doesn't quite erupt, but he's picked up his third personal foul.
So Latimer trying to get position to get inside or get the ball in. Decks the Australian player. Referee right on the spot.
Brad McKinnon looks to be okay. Matt Nielsen, can he repeat what he did in the first half off the bench? McKinnon. Sensational from the skipper. You won't see better. Like dynamite, he blows past Vasquez. Take that, Danny Santiago. Play of the championships. And there's been some, I can tell you. Traviese Traher. Hasn't Aaron Traher played some D in the last 10 minutes?
Well, the momentum really swinging Australia's way. They need to settle right now and play smart.
"13 points up, 12 minutes to go.
Same play, same result.
Dump inside to Dwight. They want to jump the Puerto Ricans. Nielsen battles on brilliantly. Traher doesn't pop the cork. McKinnon does. Latimer on the offensive board. Important time for Puerto Rico. Blocking foul called on Traher. 15 foul on Australia. Traher's second personal.
And Edgar Padilla comes back into the game. Travieso takes a break. Not real happy, like to be out in the court. He loves to play. Sam McKinnon
Almost.
dumps it
Dwight
inside.
just lost
Simon
it.
Dwight just can't get a hold of it.
The gold medal is on the line. That is obvious. It's a 2-on-1. Sam will go the whole way. And, well, Brad McKinnon had to jump, but he just went a bit early. And McKinnon's call for the foul. Intentional call to Puerto Ricans.
Well, Sam McKinnon just chasing the ball down, gets a little bit excited. The 16th foul now for Australia. 14 fouls on the Puerto Ricans.
And Sir Charles Latimer.
And for McKinnon, that's his first foul. He's leading the tournament in fouls, so keeping his game clean at this stage.
He's also third in minutes played. He's going to be a tired boy when this is all over. Just inside the three-point line. Padilla, 2. Makes the difference 11.
Edgar Padilla's classy move just gets rid of the defense like it wasn't there.
Traher takes it to Orlando Santiago.
Aaron Traher with a big 6'4" frame. Santiago only about 5'10". Has trouble as Traher gets into the paint.
9 points for Traher. McKinnon leads Australia with 14. Vasquez, they let him go. Little finger roll. Makes the difference 11 again. Traher again takes it to Santiago. That's a charge. Latimer getting his feet set, taking it in the chest. Aaron Trahere, third foul, 17th foul on Australia. This is not finished. 10:27 to go.
Well, Puerto Rico's not 7-0 in this tournament for nothing. They've been in this situation on numerous occasions in this tournament and have come back with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of life, the talent coming to the fore.
So Trahere benched for Frank Drimich. And that bench has done everything asked for them. They've got to do it for another 10 minutes. Santiago runs the clock down to 15 seconds. Danny Santiago in the low post. They let Latimer free. From behind, that was Melmoth that checked the shot. The lob to McKinnon nearly went in. The try from McGregor. And goaltending call, the basket counts.
Well, risky pass there in the open court. Sam McKinnon trouble to get a hold of it. But Scott McGregor right there, as you see, McKinnon way above the ring. Right time, right place, Scott McGregor.
Padilla spotting up for three, but Santiago takes it on himself to drive. And he copped a whack in the eye. Australia back to 13 in front. Foul called on Edgar Padilla. And they're going to make a substitution. Panigulia, his first appearance in this championship for 2 games. The number 14 comes in. Danny Santiago had to get a rest. And Chris Anstey hasn't really been missed at this stage with 4 fouls. Bobby Joe Hatton into the game for the first time. The point guard. Greenwich drains one. And Australia 15-16 points in front.
Well, Frank Drimich, a great three-point shooter, left open. Not respecting his outside game. He took second thoughts about it, but let it go.
And these new players off the bench are going to have to get to operating temperature very quickly. Drimich with a bit between the teeth. It almost sticks up there. A bit more panic about Puerto Rico than last night in the semi-final. Oh, McGregor comes from nowhere.
Edgar Padilla with the great move. Gets rid of one. Then Melbourne flat-footed. But Scott McGregor equal to the task.
From the inbounds, they go right back to half court. Padilla. He almost slipped there, and McKinnon's just caught him across the arm.
Oh, this crowd here at Melbourne Park, obviously going for Australia. They're enjoying this game so far. But 8-9 minutes left on the clock. Anything can happen still.
Prior to that last three-point attempt, which went for Frank Drimich, he'd only taken 2 in the tournament and made 1. But as you said, he's noted from out there in the NBL. But at the other end, Edgar Padilla.
Australia now in the foul count with 18 fouls, so every foul results in 2 free throws. Puerto Rico now with the full court pressure.
Man. Australia's point guards, Man and McKinnon have handled it so well. Drimich pulls the cork again.
Back-to-back threes, Edgar Padilla.
Man, all the momentum is with the Australians. Sam McKinnon is exhausted. He can't run down just as well. He's the only one to stop them here, and he does it. Now he goes off to the races. Man's open for 3 if they want it. McGregor. Man's going to pull it back, heady play. Use the heads, boys. 17 points up, 8 minutes from home. The steal, Padilla. Melmoth won't get to him. 15-point ball game.
Well, good heads-up play there from Padilla. He leads the tournament in steals, and that's just one more.
Australia have just got to play with their heads, and they've got a gold medal. Because the onus is on Puerto Rico, but they've got another turnover. 2-on-1. He tried to make a noise, Sam McKinnon, to put him Santiago. And that's a foul on Santiago, trying to stop the outlet from Mann. They've got to press, they've got to steal Puerto Rico, and they're going to foul the Australians. That's the 7th on the Puerto Ricans, so they can't afford to give up any more. 7.5 minutes to go.
So Puerto Rico calls the timeout. Carlos Morales, 7.5 minutes left in this game. He knows this is the time. He needs to get his team revved up. Let's hear what he has to say, or we'll go to Ian Stacker, how he's going to combat it.
1 minute, Danny. 1 minute for you. Get it going. Hey, jump in. Be aggressive. Yo, be aggressive in attacking the pressure, all right? You're going to keep pushing it at him. You've got the ball out of bounds now. Chris, you're a runner. You're our middle man against the pressure as well. In the half, you may be ready to step up. Then you got Aaron and Frank on the 45s now to attack that thing, all right? If we need to run a play, you've got 33, you can post 10 or box 2 here, all right? Remember on box 2, you're faking and then you're curling and Aaron's coming in your footsteps. Guys, make sure you come straight through the pass, right? He's strong with the basketball now. Let's not have it inside.
Well, Ian Stacker knows what Puerto Rico has to do, and that's press and press hard. And he doesn't want Australia to get negative. He needs to attack that pressure and take the ball right at the Puerto Rican defense.
Australia led by as much as 16 points. And Puerto Rico swarming on Mann. Drimich looks after it well. Brendan Mann, such pressure on his shoulders. He's the on-court general here. And he's had his pocket pinched by Padilla.
Well, once again, the pressure from Puerto Rico. 3 turnovers in a row. And we have a foul on Peniagua. Holding on to Brendan Mann. That's the 18th foul, or 17th foul for Puerto Rico.
Angel Paniagua. It's going to take a while to find his feet. All the Australians have seen court time. Kiss Anstey on 4 fouls goes to the low post. He had a mismatch there too on Santiago, but Australia milking the clock. McGregor. Anstey doesn't want to take that. Oh, that was a brave pass. Traher, 2. Terrific rebounding Latimer, but unfortunately just got away from him. Boxed out well.
Puerto Rico a 6-0 run on the back of 3 turnovers from Australia to bring it to within 11.
Man weaved his way through but couldn't knock it down. Well, the Puerto Rican bench is going to have to do it here.
Look at Chris Anstey up in the air. Chris Anstey, no mistake about that one.
Just when Australia needs a big play, they are able to find it. Latimer, big play here, 3-point play as Anstey fouls out.
Chris Anstey caught out of position. Latimer takes the ball to the basket, tough. The foul on Anstey, that's his 5th.
6 points.
A big stuff. And then he fouls out.
Well, you see there, nice penetration by Hatton. Anstey tries to get out of the way. Unfortunate with the foul.
Just turned his body a little bit. Maybe if he stayed chest on, he might have got a charge.
Well, 10 points in this game. 11 points with Latimer on the line.
And he's not at home there. But he makes the clutch free throw. Turns the 3-point play and makes it a 10-point ball game. Australia now starting to throw it away. 6 minutes from home.
Well, Australia 11 turnovers, and at halftime they had 4. So the pressure from Puerto Rico telling.
Hatton has to go back to Santiago. Padilla gets away from Drimich. Fajardo nearly travelled. 3, drained by Santiago. Here they come, within 7, Puerto Rico. Brad McKinnon looks after it. Australia need to knock some of the wind out of Puerto Rico's sails. The men from the Caribbean coming home with that trade wind that perpetually blows across their mountainous island. Is it going to take them to gold? Here in Melbourne, Australia milk it down to 3 seconds. Foul on Bobby Joe Hatton. Frank Grimmage to the stripe.
Well, Puerto Rico has done this game in and game out, as we keep saying throughout this telecast. Never give up. Santiago, the man, hits the long-range 3 as he did 2 nights ago in the quarterfinals. Frank Grimmage to the line for 2.
And with McKinnon sitting down, Grimmage getting the roll to take it out to an 8-point lead. But for Chris Anstey, Australia back to that starting 5 that they had at the start of the tournament. Clutch free throws from Frank Grimmage, the youngest man in the team. He's got 8 points. It's press for press at the moment. Oh, this is 8.5 meters.
Santiago, as he has all tournament.
The biggest 3 of the tournament, makes the difference. 6 points. Into the last 5 minutes. Australia, 30-second offenses from here on in, but they've got to deliver at the end of them. McGregor. Well, lucky it hit the iron hard. New 30 seconds. Handy miss. Grimmage. Padilla. They can't afford to foul Puerto Rico. McKinnon, brilliant pass. Simon Dwight gloriously stuffs it home. Brings the tennis center to its feet.
They wait for a defensive error. Simon Dwight gets inside. Sam McKinnon finds him. The defensive rotation, Latimer, flat-footed, late with the call, late with the play, picks up the foul.
Australia 15 assists to 9. Bobby Joe Hatton, the baby-faced guard. They've got to get right out on this fellow. Santiago leaning all the way in. The block from Dwight. He does it time after time. McKinnon, the pass just not enable him to continue on to the hole. Dwight has 5 blocks. Foul on Hatton. Australia to the line.
Puerto Rico throwing everything at Australia. Desperation time with 3:56 on the clock. Travieso back in the game. Bobby Joe Hatton sits down. So the backcourt of Padilla, Travieso, and Santiago.
Australia have lifted their free throw shooting by 10% in the second half. Will it be enough? Trahere, ice runs through this man's veins. He has 11 points. 3 Australians in double figures, 4 Puerto Ricans. Australia have spread the scoring load. Travieso. Fajardo. He knows Dwight can knock away anything he puts up, but not that time. Australia by 8. Still 3.5 minutes to go. Australian fans applauding every positive possession, every good pass, and that's going to make the difference here. McKinnon. Even though they're running the shot clock down, they can't afford to be static in offense. Grimmage, what a job he's done off the bench here.
Well, Frank Grimmage, this is his home court for the Melbourne Magic. Trahere!
Foul called on Padilla.
Aaron Trahere, not known for his defensive play. It's a key one there. And foul will go to the line. 77-67, Australia.
I think we might rewrite the scouting book on Traher because his defence since half-time has been exemplary.
Well, he's done everything for his country. Aaron Traher, the All-Star 5 member from 2 years ago at the World Under-20 Championships, has really been the most consistent performer for Australia in Oz 97.
Well, invariably, you read the biogs of the 7 players who went to Greece and came up with the silver. They say our biggest moment in basketball was winning the silver medal in the Under-20 Championships. Our biggest disappointment was winning the silver medal in Greece. Well, they got the chance to go gold here. 2:44 away. Up by 11. Look after the ball. That's paramount, even when the lanes open up a little bit. Traher. Drimic not sure what he'll do. It's 2-on-1. Santiago. Great hands from McKinnon. How's that for a clutch steal?
Well, Captain Sam McKinnon against the wily Santiago.
There's a foul. And that should be an intentional almost. He got hit from both sides. And
the referee
very experienced refereeing.
Latimer. Oh,
strong arm tactics, and then Santiago.
Him over the head.
That's a frustration from Santiago at being stripped down the other end. They've kept their heads so well in this tournament, Puerto Rico. In adversity, they came back last night against Argentina. But now all the cards up the Australian sleeves. And Traher, 3rd consecutive trip to the stripe. He's only missed one of those. 2 minutes to go. Not time to celebrate yet. Not when these 3-pointers are on the court. Travioso misses. Fajardo throws it into the backcourt. Turnover.
Well, Australia's ball on that turnover. 1:55 on the clock. 13 points to Australia. And a foul inside on Latimer.
His 5th. No, it's called on Dwight.
Simon Dwight gets the call. Latimer was the recipient. So Australia needs to keep their heads.
And that's exactly what the Puerto Rican coach, Carlos Morales, has said. Don't lose the head. 13 points. 1:45. That's how far away Australia are from gold. Being reduced to trying with a prayer to hit from beyond the arc, Puerto Rico. Padilla sends Traher to the line for the 4th straight time.
Well, this is getting a bit monotonous, but Australia loves it, with Aaron Traher going to the line for the 4th straight time. Traher with 14 points next to his name. 6 of 8 from the line.
The man who did it in the death last night with just over a second to go is doing it from the stripe here. Australia icing the game with 90 seconds to go, up by 15. It's triples or nothing. That'll have to do for Santiago, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to be forced to foul. And the way the Australians are shooting the free throws at the moment, they're not going to let it slip from here.
Well, Puerto Rico chasing everything, trying to get the steal on the double.
13 seconds on the shot clock. McGregor gives it to Traher, and they'll be hoping that they foul him. Goes inside. McKinnon, the skipper, into the last minute. Australia, 15 points in front. They can taste gold. Foul on Dwight. That's his fifth.
Phil Doherty, the only player yet to play, comes into the ball game and a standing ovation for captain Sam McKinnon. He's done it all for his country in this under-23 championship. And they have every right.
McKinnon equal top scorer with 16 points. And Scott McGregor wants all the crowd on their feet. Edgar Padilla. A forlorn look on him at the free throw line as he makes both.
Well, this is their first loss. Latimer chasing down Doherty.
Here goes Aaron to the line again. Fifth straight time. Simon Dwight, a big hug for him. 10 points, 5 of 9 field goal shooting, 5 big blocks.
Simon Dwight on the baseline, trying to get this crowd to their feet.
And Aaron Trahair, with his performance in the last 2 games, might have got himself into all-star fires in consecutive world championships. In the shooting guard spot, who's going to beat him?
Well, once again, Aaron Trahair, the man. Sam McKinnon, Aaron Trahair, Australia's best.
$18 points to lead the Australian scorers, Trahair. Santiago drives in. Australia have all but 1 second of the game clock here. They all want to take the last shot. Matty Nielsen is hailing a cab. Left all alone. Jones on the scoreboard. Every Australian has scored.
Australia, the world champion.
Record gold for Australia.
The gold medal winners for Oz 97, the second World Basketball Championship for men 22 and under, Australia.
That's what you are.
Bye. Don't need the glasses on.
Unforgettable.
Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.
Though near or
Bye. See you in 2000.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
That clings to me.
Goodbye.
How the thought of you does things to me.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Australia.
You're staying, though.
As someone. Bye-bye, everybody else.
Bye. Thanks for turning up.
in every way.
Bye. Bye, Oz 97. Thanks a lot.
And forevermore.
See you in Sydney.
That's how you stay.
Bon voyage from Oz 97.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Goodbye, Australia.
Goodbye, Australia.
Goodbye, Australia.
Bye, Australia.
Bye, Australia. Bye. Love you.
Nice to be here.
Bye, Australia.
Unforgettable in every way. And forevermore. That's how you'll stay.
That's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible
That someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.